the middle.
I'm probably not even in the frame.
No, you're not.
But I'm here. Hello, darlings.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Hubby Happy Hour. We're two in the studio, so we're kind of working on figuring out how to stand so that
I
we're
think
both
this is it.
in frame kind of occasionally. So, welcome.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be
This is going to be the setup.
the setup.
It's
just
so
me
funny that
crouching
you're
here.
just like squatting in front of me and I'm just standing as tall as I can behind you.
I feel like I'm doing exercise now because
Yeah.
I'm like, you know.
Are we giving like Ernie and Bert vibes? Are we giving like Muppets vibes?
Very much, actually, yeah.
Nonetheless, today is going to be a fabulous day. We have 40% off on numerous. How many products actually?
23
Oh.
in total.
23 products at 40% off. And of course, if you shop for more than $150 or the equivalent of that in your currency, of course, you're gonna go ahead and get 50% off with code HAPPY50 instead of HAPPY40. And then we have, I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful day to be generous. So we have 3 giveaways, right?
Yes, we do. We've got 3 giveaways in total. For giveaway number 1, it's too late to enter, unfortunately, because Matt already found our first winner from everyone who signed up for the event ahead of time.
Please
So
repeat that.
thank you to all of you who did. We're going to reveal the winner in just a few minutes. But yeah, so first winner's already found. Thank you to all of you who clicked going on this event. Helps us out, makes our boss happy, makes us happy, shows us how much you love us. So thank you for that. We're going to find a second winner. Both of these will receive a gift card worth $25 or equivalent in your currency. And we're going to find a second winner from everyone who's giving this little video a likey-like. So be sure to like this video, especially if you're, if you know you got to bounce at some point, just make sure to leave a little like so that you're in the running, and then we're going to draw one lucky winner from that pool. And then we're going to have a final winner of an extra special prize.
Extra special prize.
We're going to pick that winner at the...
Wait.
Has become the most popular product of all.
Yes.
One lucky winner
One lucky winner
will walk away
with
a phenomenal prize.
I feel like we're about to like introduce like the new, it's kind of like the circle, like the show, or like a dramatic trailer, like one lucky winner, and then you hear like the bass drop, like suddenly.
That's exactly it. But yeah, at the very end of the show, we're gonna pick one lucky winner.
Uno lucky winner
Of a little prize that we're going to put together. There's one at the very, very back, right in front of that shelf, Jaya, to the left. Left. There should be an empty one. We're going to put together a phenomenal, a fantastic, a gigantic yarn prize, and we're going to put it right in here. So yes, we're going to fill this basket throughout the show, and one lucky winner at the end is going to walk away with not the basket, but the contents. So stay tuned until the very end. We'll tell you how to win this when the time comes. So
yes,
now it's empty. It shan't be for long.
No, it shan't.
Yeah.
And much like this basket is going to get filled throughout the show, you will want to fill your basket because you're getting 40% off.
Did you do something to mute the mic before?
No.
Are they not hearing us?
Apparently it was muted for a little bit.
There was a sound.
Oh, when we got very close.
Maybe it did like to
because
protect
we were very loud probably, so.
Is it still muted?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Did you intend to mute yourselves when you announced the prize? No, we did not. And now I don't know how long we were muted for. But yeah, anyway, basket gonna get filled. One of you is gonna win. We're gonna tell you how at the end. And much like we're gonna fill this basket, you will want to fill your baskets because you're getting 40% off all these 23 products. Or if your order total surpasses $150 or equivalent in your currency, you're getting 50% off, and you want to use the code HAPPY50 in that case. You can type either of those 2 codes in the chat, because that's going to send you a link to our landing page, which also has the codes at the top to remind you to use the codes. So,
but we have too many yarns to talk about, so please be silent, Luisa.
Yes.
Be silent and let's begin. Let's make haste, my darling, because we have, like she just mentioned earlier, 23 products.
Yeah, loads.
And I have a baby waiting for me at home.
Yeah.
So
I
this
don't,
is probably
but, who am I to keep you from your family?
This is probably gonna be like a 4-hour live.
Yeah, it's a hostage situation.
Yeah, exactly. And I would do it to myself. That's the problem. So I know me, I know Lulu, I know that we're really going to yap too much. So let's just get ahead and let's get started.
Not in shot for any of that, Jaya.
I'm not in
all of that was your voice from
far away.
beside the camera.
That's okay. Let's just get started.
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
We're gonna have some yarns.
So
we're gonna have some accessories. We're starting off with some yarns, and Matt's already put them here for us.
Oh, yes, the extra fine merino. And you know what? The basket shall be filled.
Yeah.
Please, let's already start adding some beautiful yarns to this goodie. Starting off with 3 of the extra fine merino. Do you say 3 is a good?
I think 3 is a good number. I think 3 feels really, lucky. Good things come in 3s.
So let's go for maybe, I'll let you choose. I'll let you choose the colors.
I mean,
Yes.
so
I'm
what
putting
we've
you on
got-
the spot.
What we've got here is this lovely, I'm feeling like spring vibes. I want to
Okay.
go for like colorful and springy.
Okay.
I wish we had like, these are spring vibes. What do you say? This is spring?
Very cute. I think
Very clearly.
Are you in are we in folk? Yes, we are.
There we are. So these 3 gonna make their way into the basket. For those of you curious about color numbers, we've got color number 95. That's this cute little teal number. We've got color number 47. That's this lovely bright bubblegum pink. We've got color number 104, which is this lovely bright green.
Dude.
Very springtime, Easter appropriate, but it could also still work for sort of carnival season, which is coming up very, very quickly. So these 3 in the basket. And
In
now
the bin.
let's maybe tell you a little bit about this lovely, lovely yarn that you can get at 40% off today.
So with code HAPPY40, of course, we mentioned, I'm so little. So with code happy percent.
With happy percent.
Happy percent.
Happy percent, everyone.
With code HAPPY40, you can get your hands on this beautiful Friends Extra Fine Merino, part of our really, really lovely Friends range. Now, this is a 100% merino wool, and I don't even know. Matt is setting up because I was like thinking that
I was like, the whole time.
Matt is going to set up
There
the
we go.
beautiful camera so you can actually see it up close. Now, merino wool is a super great fiber to keep you, first of all, warm. It helps regulate your body temperature, so it's really, really good for babies. It's awesome during winter time, and it's completely itch-free. That's the catch of merino wool in general, right? So this means, of course, that it can be also worn by people with sensitive skin. And to note out, of course, if you're allergic to wool, then no go. But if you just find wool to be itchy, then this is the type of wool you should be getting. We definitely encourage you to be creative with this yarn and try working it with maybe like a double thread to make some nice variegated look. Or, I think it's really, really great for beanies. It's great for sweaters. It's great for vests. It's great for everything, for blankets, for everything. So there you go.
There we are. So grab yourself some Friends Extra Fine Merino. We do have, I think, one cute little pattern to share, just to give you an idea on what you could make with this. So this one I chose mostly because of the name. So may I present to you, this is the Quilty Conscience blanket.
Aww.
For all of you who may have a quilty conscience over that project that's been lying there for ages and you have not sewn your ends in, because gorgeous, gorgeous project. Would hate to be the one who has to weave in all those ends, to be honest with you. This is a plus pattern that you can download from our website. Plus patterns are written by independent designers and you support their work by purchasing the pattern, which is also why Happy 40 and 50 do not apply to the patterns, because I wouldn't steal money from a designer.
No, and also like just to like really emphasize what you just said there, is that means that when you are buying a pattern that is a plus pattern, Hobby doesn't get any money.
100% of that money
goes straight
to the
to the designer.
In this case, the Quilty Conscience blanket pattern is available for $7, and it's an intermediate level crochet pattern made in our lovely, lovely Friends Extra Fine Merino. And you can find the pattern linked on the landing page. So if you've typed Happy 40 or Happy 50 in the chat, you will have gotten a link that leads you to our lovely landing page. And that page has all of today's products linked. So all of them are linked there. And all the patterns that we're showing you, and some extra patterns are linked there as well. You might want to update that page, Matt, because that is not how it looked when I finished it today.
Boom.
There you go.
Done.
There are the patterns.
So there it is.
They're all there.
There she is.
So that was Friends Extra Fine Merino yarn number 1. And someone asked about the yardage.
Yes. I was actually going to say, like, we didn't mention
we didn't
the
really
basics.
give you any details. We just went, it's merino. It's great. Get it.
Exactly. So this is obviously a fine yarn. That's a size 2. And for one of these donuts, you get 50 grams. That's 175 ounces and 165 meters or 180 yards. The recommended needle size, it's a 3 and a, between a 3 and a 3.5 millimeter. That's a 3 and a 4 in US size. And then we also recommend hook size of 4 to 4.5 millimeter. That's a US size G6, 7. So that was it.
Amazing yarn. You can believe us. It's soft. It's gorgeous. It works up super nicely. It's machine washable, which is always great, especially if you're making something for a bebe. So, Friends Extra Fine Merino.
And actually, one thing to notice, and this is purely personal here. I've made a really, really cute little vest for Albert with this one, and I love it because it actually keeps him warm. So I can just give him a cotton body on top, like a body stocking, and then just that little vest on, and I know that it keeps him really, really warm, even though it's quite thin. The material is quite thin. So honestly, such a wonderful yarn for children. But I also think that as when you're gonna touch this and when you're gonna play around with this, crochet or knit with it, you're gonna probably be convinced, and it's probably gonna become one of your favorite yarns for sure. Super elastic. And tip of the day, by the way, this grows when you wash it. So make a swatch, wash the swatch, and see how much it grows as well. So yeah. Boom. Let's go. Next yarn.
So that was our first yarn, and we're sticking with the Friends line, and we're sticking with sort of wool blends now, because the next yarn we've got for you today is our Friends sock wool. So unlike the Extra Fine Merino, the whole idea is in the name, this is a regular wool blend. So this is just regular sheep's wool. This is a 75% wool, 25% polyamide, so classic sock blend. Perfect for all your sock needs. It's a sock weight yarn as well, in case you're wondering, you know. I wonder which yarn weight the sock yarn is. Yeah. No, this is Friends sock wool. It's a super classic sock wool. I'm going to show you some close-ups while Jaya tells you a little bit more about this amazing yarn.
So let's see. We have in one of these skeins 50 grams, so that's 175 ounces, and it actually runs for a very long yardage. We have 210 meters at 229 yards. Now this is obviously a classical 4-ply superwash yarn. That means you can wash it in the washing machine at, I think, 40 degrees. Yes, 40 degrees. So that is 104 Fahrenheit. And I mean, the palette, I really love the palette of this yarn in general, because as you see, the colors are quite muted. And I feel like it has a lot of potential to, you know, be transformed in something else that is not just socks. Of course, it's perfect for smaller projects, and it's perfect to also combine it with other yarns from our friends' family. And I mean, it's a really great it's a great yarn to play around. It's Oeko-Tex certified as well, and we like that. That means that it's been produced sustainably from the moment, you know, from the animals. No, that's
That's Scots. Yeah,
that's Scots.
No, so Ecotex certification means that it is free of any heavy metals, any harmful chemicals.
Yes.
It's been tested for all of that.
Yes.
Matt is now going to pull up the whole color palette that Jaya was talking about earlier, so you can see for yourself.
So beautiful.
There's a lot of really nice kind of natural shades, kind of berry shades, summer shades.
Look at color
I really,
40.
really like the entire palette. For just, having these really cute shades. And all of these are, again, Friends compatible. So if you've already got, let's say, a cute hat that you've made out of the Extra Fine Merino.
127.
The red-orange. Yeah. It is a huge hit. It's a huge favorite.
I think that it's not doing it justice. I'm going to try to see if we have it.
If we have, I think we have at least have another Friends yarn in that color, so we can show how, like, vibrant that color is. But yeah, so it's part of the Friends family, same as our extra fine merino that we showed you before. So let's say you already have a cute little hat and some mittens made in extra fine merino, and you've got maybe a lovely scarf made in our Friends kit silk, and you've made yourself a cute little bag in our Friends ribbon, and they're all kind of the same color, and then or have the same color in them, and then you want to make socks that go with that. Look no further than Friends sock wool, because it's gonna go with the whole lot. So that's pretty amazing. Nah, that's sad. We do have some lovely patterns for this yarn. So this is a lovely intermediate knit pattern. These are the Graceland socks. They are made, I don't think they're made in this color. I think they're made in the next shade over, that lovely berry shade. But the Graceland socks, which you can make in sizes up to size 41 European, I believe.
Do we have a green?
That is, yeah. So size 41 European. Once again, I've forgotten what that is in US sizes, but hey, if you've watched a few times, you'll know. It's like a size 11 women's, maybe. But you can customize the length to your liking. So these are the Graceland socks, a lovely little knit project that you can make with our Friends sock wool.
We've had a couple questions regarding how wide this deal is available for. Is it
it's available for 24 hours for all of you watching. All you need to do is apply the code HAPPY40 at checkout if your order total is under $150 or equivalent in your currency. If it is above that total, you can apply the code HAPPY50. Specifically listening, if you're joining from the UK. If you've typed HAPPY50 in the chat, you will have gotten a link to our landing page, and I've actually already linked the correct code for you and put it in that message as well. For you, we've made the code HAPPY50 UK because we know that the pound is much stronger than the dollar. So for you, the limit is $125, and just make Great British pounds. So just make sure that you use the code HAPPY50 UK.
Boom.
For our lovely UK viewers.
And I am going to add these three cute little colors. I wish I had a green as well. Imagine like a green with this combination.
We already have a green.
Would have been so cute.
We already have a green that we picked from the merino, so they are at least getting some green.
So,
Is
I
it
mean,
40, Jen?
yeah, we have the red one in color 40. Wow, this is.
I'll hold the basket.
Yeah, so so we will do a color 40 over there. Then we have a beautiful yellow here. We're gonna do color 27. Do 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 do. Boom, and then we're gonna do a beautiful purple.
It's also
And this is
purple
color 70. Color 70. So cute. Boom.
Whee!
All right, I'm feeling generous.
Euros. In euros,
One
it's
more.
150 euros
One more.
because that's
One more.
almost the same as dollars.
We'll do one more. We'll do 4 of these. So
Ooh,
we'll
chocolate.
do color 12. A beautiful, beautiful chocolate. If only it would actually eventually. Boom. So it's filling up. It's filling up. Okay.
How
beautiful.
to win this basket, we'll tell you at the end. So stay tuned until the very end. We're going to try and get a bit faster at the products because it's already going quite slow. And we have a lot of products still coming up, so we gotta be on our A game here.
Should we do a Friends Cotton A4 now?
Let's do Friends Cotton.
Friends Cotton A4. Now, Friends Cotton A4 is definitely a classic yarn. Are we doing the individuals or the packs?
We are doing the packs.
Nice. All right, so the Friends Cotton color packs. This is the 8/4 ply. Now these are obviously extremely awesome packs. All the shades have been thoughtfully selected to create a really lovely 10 skein pack. I think that this is definitely perfect if you need, like, you know, maybe some inspiration on which colors to choose for your next project and you don't really know why. One of my favorite color packs is the color number 7. Now this has some beautiful dusty colors in there, of course. And yeah, I mean, Friends 8/4 is definitely a yarn that we recommend for everything, you know, from dishcloths to pot holders to tote bags to rugs to clothing for you as an adult, for your kids as well. It's a super beautiful yarn, and I mean, they match. I mean, they're in the Friends family, so that pretty much means that you can combine it with other kinds of colors. Now, this is a fingering sock weight yarn, 100% cotton, like we said. So you get 10 skeins, and each skein weighs 50 grams or 1 0.75 ounces. The yarn length is obviously 160 meters per skein times 10. That's 175 yards times 10. And yeah, we recommend needle size between 2.5 to 3 millimeters. That's a US size 1.5 to 2.5. And a crochet hook 3 millimeters to 3.5 millimeter. That's a US size D3 or E4, somewhere in between there. Of course, you can machine wash this at 40 degrees. That's 104 Fahrenheit, sorry. And yeah, what I love the most, obviously, is that the skeins come with our easy start pull-out tab. That makes it super, super handy for...
I'm like
Can you
ruining
find
every
it?
single... Yeah, I already found it and pulled on it. But I'm like, every time I do it, I'm like, now I've kind of pulled, like, I need to make sure I don't pull too much, because then otherwise we're going to have a load of, like, started skeins back there that, like, eventually you're just going to tangle up.
And look at these. These packs, I mean, they're super good to have. Like we said earlier, they're quite versatile and they're super cool. I think we should add one of these super colorful ones.
We should.
Right?
We should. A little rainbow.
A little rainbow.
Tiffany asked a very good question in the chat about what's the difference between 8-4 and 8-8. And it's actually really simple because it's in the name. So an 8-4 cotton is a 4-ply cotton. An 8-8 cotton is an 8-ply cotton. So you're just doubling the thread essentially.
Boom.
The first 8 is the like sort of very, very, very old numerical size of the individual ply, and then times 4 or times 8 or times 6 because we also carry an 8-6 cotton. So that's the difference. I hope that clears it up for you.
And that was it for today. Goodbye. No, I'm just joking. We have so much. We have so much more yarns to go.
We have loads more yarns to get through, so I'm gonna
Let's
put the
go.
cotton away. We have linked some cute patterns that you can make with this yarn on the landing page. So happy 40, happy 50 in the chat, and then you just can check everything out there. And also on the yarn page, obviously, loads of cute ideas.
Do we have more France yarns?
Yes,
today?
We do have
Okay.
a ribbon coming up later.
Okay, ribbon. But you know what? Let's change a little bit direction and maybe talk about the alpaca blaze.
Let's.
I know that this is one of your favorite yarns.
I am currently wearing it.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, maybe you can talk about it while I show some colors and show the thread. And you know what? You have literally 2 minutes. Let's go!
Let's go. So
Sorry.
welcome everyone. Class is in session with me, your host, Louisa. So what Jaya is showing you there is Alpaca Blaze, one of my all-time favorite yarns, which is a lovely alpaca blend. It's made of 40% acrylic, 30% polyamide, and 30% alpaca, and it is a lace weight yarn, so you can see that the thread itself is very, very, very thin. However, it then has that super lovely alpaca fluff. It's a lovely yarn to use either by its own. You can use it single ply for a sort of very netted, very airy look. You can use it double-stranded, triple-stranded if you want to bulk it up a bit more. Or you can do what I did with this little scarf that I'm going to hand to Jaya so she can show it, and use it with another yarn. So this scarf is actually made up of 1 strand of merino mixed with 2 strands of alpaca blaze in different shades of green to get that very lovely melange look. And it is super, super soft. So alpaca blaze is amazing for all of you who like that kind of mohair fluff, but maybe are sensitive to mohair. It is, I think Matt and I did a blind test once on a live stream, and Matt very, very clearly found that the alpaca blaze was the softest out of all the options he tried. It is a lace weight yarn, and it is sort of, made to be used either bulked up with multiple strands, single strand for a very airy netted look, or to use with other yarns. You get a whopping 246 yards on one of these skeins, and it's only 0.9 ounces, so it's a super, super lightweight yarn. We do recommend that you hand wash it to make sure that it stays nice and soft, nice and fluffy for as long as possible, and we've got a lovely, lovely, lovely range of colors. So yeah, that's Alpaca Blaze. Matt is showing you all the available colors right now, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is one of my favorite yarns to use. Yeah, especially if I want to bulk up a project a little bit like I did with this scarf. So.
Yeah. And you know what? In terms of giveaways, this combo that I just made, I think is quite cute. So should we go for this?
Let's go. Let's go pink.
This
green.
is a quite generous, I feel, because you can definitely make yourself a sweater by using, or I mean, you can add this to a sweater and then just kind of make like a really, really nice striped sweater like this.
Yeah, or a little vest or something, like if you're, depending on the size you're making.
I mean, in terms of weight, you know, and in terms of length, this is 225 meters, so that's a lot of yarn in one of these donuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, super cute. Boom, boom, let's go. Let's put this in the basket and move on to the next yarn.
I saw someone else ask, because we just went through the difference between the 8/4 and the 8/8 cotton. Only the 8/4 cotton is part of our deal today. So only Friends Cotton 8/4 color packs are part of the deal today. But you can, of course, still add the 8/8 cotton packs to your cart if you would like to get them. I am very certain that they are currently on sale. So
could you also buy 2 and then have an 8/8 pack there? Like by combining?
You could double strand it, and it actually gets you really close to the 8/8. It is, however, then 2 strands, so the structure of your stitches is going to look a little bit different, because it does look different if you're working with 2 strands held together versus 1 thicker strand.
Exactly.
But it is kind of, it works as a dupe. If you're kind of, let's say you've started a project with 8/8 and you just need to maybe put a little, like, little frame around it. What's the word for that when it's on a blanket? I've forgotten. But, you know, like edge. You just edge, thank you. If you know, and the color you want is no longer available in 8/8, 2 strands of 8/4 held together work. Yeah. However, be aware that you're going to see a little difference in the structure of your stitches. Boom. This was time for the
And
hack.
Since we're talking about alpaca, let's stick around the alpaca universe and go to our next yarn, which is Divina. Yay. Right? Alpaca calls for alpaca. Now, if you're looking to go for something that's a little bit thicker than the alpaca silk, no, not alpaca silk, alpaca blaze, then definitely Divina is the way to go. Now, this is a cutie patootie, and let's get to the details, because that's the juicy stuff I like. Now, the beautiful Divina is definitely a wonderful yarn quality. 2 strands meet up, basically. This is a chainette structure, and 2 strands, or not 2 strands, 2 fibers meet up, and they just create this beautiful yes, they fall in love, and then they make baby Divina over here. We have baby alpaca and merino wool, and this beautiful mesh yarn, mesh tube yarn. The fibers are held together by an ultra thin net made from durable polyamide, so that means that you actually get to have this project for a little longer than you know, it won't evaporate in a week or 2. And I love the fact that the mesh polyamide is basically the foundation of the yarn. So that's really great for durability. And then if we're talking about yarn, what's the name? Properties. Of course, baby alpaca and merino wool are both super soft. They're both extremely warm. Thank you. And one of these donuts is actually running an incredible length. We have 150 meters in one of these donuts for 50 grams. And it's really crazy, because look at the size of the donut first. Look at this. It's a very a big donut, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that it's only 50 grams, and that is because it's so squishy, right? It's the yarn is being blown inside the mesh, so it actually creates this kind of like a big fluffy airy final thread, and it's just such a really nice and elastic and yeah, I was gonna say chewy, because I almost want to chew it.
It is very like
little
marshmallowy kind of
exactly
yarn. You're looking at a recommended hook or needle size of a 5mm, that's a US 8 for knitting, and a 6mm, that's a USJ 10 for crocheting. My personal recommendation, as someone who crochets very tightly, if you know you crochet quite tightly with these chainette yarns, size up your hook a little.
A lot.
Because you are going to otherwise end up with really tight stitches, and due to the chainette structure, they get quite tight, and then it's really hard to get back into them when you're on your next round or next row. So that's just a personal tip of mine. If you know that you tend to kind of really get really tight when you crochet, because the first time I tried Divina, I will be very honest, I did not care for it at all, and I was so disappointed because it's so beautiful on the skein. And then about a year later, I gave it another try with 2 sizes up, and suddenly it was magical and beautiful and incredible.
Yeah,
and I now love it. But it took me a while to get there, so don't make the same mistakes that I did.
Yeah, I feel like that's also like, because we do recommend a specific size on the needles, on the labels. My God, am I like just saying a bunch of weird stuff today? But the thing is that this is one of those yarns that is really, really nice to keep the fluffy texture. So, so it's really, really nice to size up yarn hooks as well. Well, like hooks and also like needles, because you do want the squishiness of it, right? So, so definitely a super wonderful yarn. And I mean, the color combinations that you can make with us is, ooh, loving myself like this color combo. Super cute. And then you can go all in and have, I'm just like, I'm in love over here. I'm in love. And you can make so many things out of it. Let's just show some inspiration.
We have one super, super cute pattern. This is the Meadow Sunset wrap pattern, which is free. You can download it for free. It is this super cute wrap with a super cute and very simple pattern, actually. So highly recommend checking it out. You can download it for free. There's 2 different sizes you can make, and it combines our beautiful Divina with the next yarn that we have today, which is our soft alpaca lace. So you can make this using 2 yarns that we have on today's offering table to you.
I love that, because basically what she's doing is that she's kind of using this as the structure.
Exactly,
yarn.
that's what's kind of giving you the structure, and then you have the Divina for the fluff and lightness and airiness in between. So the Meadow Sunset wrap that we just showed you, available for free. It's an intermediate level knit pattern, yeah. It's I think it was a big favorite when we first launched it, because I remember in customer service getting a lot of emails from people who wanted to try different color combinations about, like, they had questions about it. So I know that a lot of you probably already downloaded it, but yeah, and I like that it combines 2 yarns that we have in the selection today, because then you can.
But I also feel like, and just to wrap up Divina, I also feel like Divina is absolutely amazing for if you want to make, for instance, vests, or if you want to make sweaters,
the
or if you
I'm
want
wearing
to.
is made in Divina.
Exactly.
I just remembered. Yeah. It's like, there's a reason I'm wearing this. Not just because it's really cute, but it is also quite warm, I will say.
But I mean, imagine the cardigan you're having, which is
as
3 colors. I would totally make it into these 3 colors.
Oh, nice.
Look how cute that would look, right? And by the way, for whoever wants to do this combo, this is color 20 for the blue, 13 for the brown, and the pink is color 11. But you can make a lot of stuff out of Divina, including, you know, things that you wear straight against your skin. So that's something to keep in mind of. And yeah, let's go ahead and throw these 3 in the basket. I mean, like, this is the cutest combo I've done in a very long time. So bada bing, bada boom, goes in there. 3 cuties.
So just for your sake as well, we're going to do one more yarn, which we already teased. It is going to be soft alpaca. And after that, we're actually going to reveal the first winner of our first giveaway. Wow. So the first person who was picked from everyone who signed up for the event. So stay tuned for that. And after that, we'll have actually our first round of accessories.
Boom. Let's do it.
So cool stuff. But before that, we've got soft alpaca lace.
Yeah, so I can show the yarn, and then you can just go ahead and
do that.
Tell us a little bit about
it.
So
soft alpaca lace, similar to alpaca glaze, is a lace weight yarn. I mean, it's in the name. So this yarn is actually made from 100% alpaca. It's made from 100% alpaca. This is actually soft alpaca that you're showing, I think.
Yeah, this is soft alpaca.
Yeah.
Oh, and soft alpaca lace.
Yeah, so soft alpaca lace.
I just noticed for a second.
But it's actually nice to show the difference, maybe.
Yeah,
so
actually,
soft
let's do
alpaca
that.
lace is what we have on the show today. So the lace weight version. It is, well, yeah, like I said, a lace weight. So the recommended hook or needle size is a 2.5 millimeter. That's a US 1.5. For crocheting, it's a 3 millimeter, a US C2. So it is on the thinner side. However, as we showed you with the Meadow Sunset pattern, you can very nicely use it to give structure to a floofier, thicker yarn if you want. You can, of course, use it by its own. Sorry. For super soft, lacy texture. So we do actually have a few patterns that use this yarn by its own. I linked one on the landing page. I don't think we'll have time to see it, to show it, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. Alpaca is an amazing fiber. It is not a sheep's wool, so if you are allergic to sheep's wool, alpaca is a great fiber to try. If your skin is just really sensitive to all kinds of materials, there might still be a chance that it'll itch, but because it is not a sheep's wool, it is sometimes a great alternative. I think last time some people in the chat said, oh, unfortunately I'm allergic to alpaca, which of course then, you know, then you should maybe turn it into something like this cardigan that I'm wearing on top of a long sleeve shirt. No, it's really sad. But yeah, for all those of you who like sort of natural animal fibers, who want something super, super warm that just keeps them really cozy, alpaca can be an amazing alternative. Yeah. And our soft alpaca lace runs 437 yards on one skein. So.
And I wanted to add one little tiny detail. This particular yarn, thank you. This particular yarn was actually designed with the process or the thought process behind it to actually be used, obviously, with the soft alpaca, which is the mother yarn here. And this is because using them, you obviously size up in yarn gauge, so that actually helps you have the option basically of doing several different kind of patterns while basically having the same fiber. So that's actually, you know, that's a really, really great combo that you can do here. And I've never done this before, but I had the thought of what would it look like if you actually combine two different colors, one of soft alpaca and one of soft alpaca lace, like different colors, not the same color, right? Because yes, they match in colors. You can find, you know, they match in colors, so you can find the soft alpaca lace has the same colors as the soft alpaca in its palette. But I'm thinking it could do such a cool variegated like look.
Yeah. Yeah, and you get a slightly imbalance due to having one thicker and one thinner strand versus just getting a 50-50 split.
Exactly.
I like your way of thinking. Someone asked about 50%. So if your order total surpasses $150, then using code HAPPY50 gives you 50% off on today's selection. That means if you have $150 in your cart and it's only yarns from today's selection, you apply code HAPPY50, it's going to turn into $75.
Nice.
Like
nice,
magic.
Nice.
So, yeah, so that's how that works. Otherwise, it is 40% off with our code HAPPY40. You can type either of those codes in the chat if you want a little link to our landing page that has all the yarns listed.
I'm just here to show
and then Robin is asking, I've just joined. Is there a yarn that's 100% alpaca? Yes, we've just showed it. It's soft alpaca lace. So I hope you like lacy yarns, and you obviously love alpaca. So soft alpaca lace is today's 100% alpaca yarn.
Exactly. Boom. Squish test. Oh, I unofficially named Jay and Lulu unofficial Canadians for the amount of sorries they use. Sorry.
But we're not using a, right? We're not saying like, isn't that the Canadian thing? That Canadians always say like a at the end of a sentence?
I actually don't know.
But South Park did say that Danish people are the Canadians of Europe.
No, Danish people are the Floridians of Europe.
I don't think so. That makes no sense to me.
I think of Denmark as the Florida of Europe.
That's like Italy.
No.
I love though
that Italy is like the New York or something.
I love how we're talking about, like, you're just mentioning, you're the only Dane in this room.
Yeah. But everyone knows that I make fun of Danes a lot, so... And Danish.
Anyway, moving on, babies. Soft alpaca lace, remember, 40% off with code HAPPY50. And if you're shopping for over $150, you get 50% on this cute yarn over here. And we're going to add, should we add these three colors to our little basket?
This basket is
we have color 11 over here.
Oh,
Plum is sold out.
Yeah, sorry.
What about 36? Because this is kind of similar.
36 is available.
36 is available. Beautiful. So we're adding color 36, and it still fits very beautifully with our palette over here. We are adding color 38 and color 30. Please tell me they're still available.
30 is available and 39 is available.
Yeah. Okay. 30. Let's do 30, and then let's do the curry color as well, because then it fits.
Close enough.
It's
close enough. I tried.
Drop them into the basket like it's hot. Drop it like
Was
it's
it hot?
hot.
Did you burn yourself? I would have.
We're not burning stuff today, Jaya. Sorry to be the fun police, and sorry for saying sorry again.
Sorry.
We're not the fun. We are the fun police. I am the fun police now.
Before we move on, wait.
Okay.
Before we move on to accessories, which is what we're going to be talking about next.
Yes, we have one giveaway winner before that, but yes.
Let's announce the giveaway winner, and then I have a surprise for everybody else.
So, our first giveaway winner of the night. Thank you so much for clicking going on the event. You were randomly selected. Congrats to Angela Kosturko. Or Kosturko.
Nice.
Angela, congratulations. You are our first winner of the night. You will receive a gift card worth $25 or equivalent in your currency. And we're going to ask you to send us an email to this address. That's live@hobie.com. So please email us at live@hobie.com. Just let us know, hi, I'm Angela. I won on the live shopping this week. And then we're going to get your gift card to you ASAP. So please email us. Congratulations, Angela. And we do have one more gift card up for grabs later amongst everyone who's given this video a little like. So if you haven't already, be sure to like. And then we have, of course, this monster of a yarn basket that we're putting together that will raffle off at the very, very end. So stick around for that.
And it's going to be pretty insane.
It's going to be amazing.
All right. Now, I have a little surprise for those of you who are Big Hubby fans. I was recently downstairs in our P&P division, which is products and procurements. Is the ladies that work with getting us all the beautiful yarns and the beautiful accessories. And I just got my hands on a very, very cool sneak peek that's going to come up in May. And I wanted to share it with you because I feel like you guys from live shopping should definitely be the first ones to know what's coming up next at Hobie. Right, guys?
Yes.
And earlier today, we actually had asked Matt to see if he can guess the color of this next product.
Yes.
And he said sand.
Yeah.
It is not sand.
No, he said beige. First
he said beige.
Because he's a boy.
So let's see if you guys can guess what it is. I'm just going to show this. Yes, I'm going to show it to the small camera. See if you can guess what it is. And these are not the final boxes. They're going to have a slight shimmer to them. But let's see if you can guess what it is. It's two different boxes. And while you guys are guessing, this is really, really interesting. I'm going to actually reveal the name. The name, or not the name, but what do you call it? The color name.
Yeah.
The color name of this is definitely not beige. It's definitely not sand.
Although that was a close, like
very
a better guess than beige.
Very, very close. It is actually champagne. And I think it really fits because once I open this box, you guys are gonna pretty much understand.
No, why?
Because it really looks like, you know, it doesn't it? I'm just like, it
Nobody's
really
even
does.
close to guessing it, so you on my side,
I saw oatmeal so far and eggshell.
Okay.
Perfect.
Everybody's saying hook set, needle set, hook and needle boxes, set of hooks. You guys are so far off.
I saw someone guess it correctly as well.
You did?
Yeah, very early on.
Oh,
I think
yes!
there was there's some experts there who know
Katrina
our
knows.
Hobie product palette.
Okay, Katrina knows. Project books, no. Oh, Tasha also
idea,
guessed. Okay. Ooh, champagne. Yes, that's true, Jonathan. Let's see. I guess champagne, said Stephanie. Yes, nice. Yes, Liv, you also guessed correctly. So without further ado, I'm not gonna like spend more time yapping about this because it's not out yet, but I'm really, really, really excited about this product. And I think that all of us is gonna be, you know, we're gonna be.
I saw the sample for the first time when they were deciding colors because we all got asked our opinions on the colors, and so I've been involved in this process from the beginning.
So someone on Instagram actually, just a little reason to smile, actually guessed it correctly.
Yeah, but there was actually also people that guessed. So anyway, without further ado, babies, here it is. These are going to be new neck light deluxes, coming both in 73 centimeters, that's 29 inches, and in the 60 centimeters, that is 24 inches. And oh my goodness. Open that second camera. Let me show you this cutie patootie. Like I said, these are still samples, so they're not finalized, but I know that the color is pretty final on this baby over here. Look at how cute. I am so excited about this. I think that this is literally the prettiest neck lamp we have. And it's just, I know that it's going to be a limited edition, and if obviously the sales go decently, maybe we might produce more, maybe we will keep it at limited. I don't know exactly what the plan is with these, but I am absolutely in love. I'm enamored with these. I think that they are so cool. And yes, I feel like these are gonna sell out quite quickly. So just a little heads up, these are coming out on the website in somewhere around in May. And like I said, there's the 60 millimeter and there is also the 73. So like the longer and the shorter version as well.
Much like you and the longer and the shorter version.
Yeah, precisely. But they are extremely cool. I am really looking forward to these. I think that they're super beautiful. So yeah, make one in purple. I know that there is one in this color and also one in green coming up. And the green is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Really pretty too. So yeah, Neck Light Deluxe, little teaser over there. Stay tuned for that in May. I'm probably gonna let you guys know when that's gonna be the case. So you're gonna find out first, as you have already. But yeah, I think we're ready for some nice accessories.
We've got two nice little accessories in the selection for you today. I can't open this sadly because this is a sample that our product department uses, and so although I think I can, if I'm careful, I just can't damage it. So now we've shown you so many lovely yarns, and of course with yarns comes crafting, and with craftings comes organizational needs. So the first product out of that category that we have for you today is this little PU organizer with these little zipper pockets. So it is this little organizer that has these little clamps, and then these zipper pockets clamp right in. And you can have pretty much everything you want in this. So let's see, one for your stitch markers, one for your wool needles, one for a snack, one for the cables for your interchangeable needles.
One for your passport.
One for, for instance. One for little notepads, notes you might have, or little labels. And then you have a little room back here to put something in. And of course, you can put some of your hooks or needles in here as well. So a cute little organizer to help you keep organized. The outside is made from this really lovely soft polyurethane material. It's zippered shut. And it is just very nice to keep you completely organized. It comes in two colors. We only have this really gorgeous sort of cognac brown available. We do also have a blue version, and our code Happy40
so pretty.
Of course works for both. We only have this one to show you, but Matt is pulling up the blue one for you.
Look at that one though.
So the blue one is also available with our codes Happy40 and Happy50 today.
I love it. Look at how pretty it is in blue.
It is really nice. Although I will say I am partial to the brown because I just think it looks very like fancy. Like it looks very like, look at me, I'm a yarn businesswoman. You know, like, I mean business. When you take this out of your bag. I don't know, the brown just speaks to me.
I think that the blue one is really cute. I think that the blue one is also quite nice. It reminds me of like a little pochette, you know?
Yeah.
Like a little spring pochette.
Yeah.
I feel like the color is really like,
It's very cute and like whimsical. This is business. And
yeah,
the
that's
blue
more classic.
kind of,
and that's the other one is a little bit more, you know, for youngsters.
It does not fit the crochet journal. It is a little bit smaller than that. So this is more for like if you want just all of your smaller bits and bobs really nicely organized to maybe just put in your pocket or something. So the crochet journal is slightly bigger. But yeah, this PU organizer is part of today's deal. You can find it on our landing page. And that was number one. Moving on to
we also have the blocking mats today. They are back in stock, baby. If you guys remember 2 weeks ago, I think I showed you guys the upcoming Have you seen the purple ones?
I have a sample of them at home because there was a misprinted sample that I was allowed to take home.
So the purple ones that are eventually gonna come to the store. Also, I think in around May or a little later on.
Some like summer.
Exactly. Anyway, when I showed them around, I wanted to tell people that of course they can get the blocking mats in blue, but they were sold out. But now they're back in stock. So you have the blocking mats now. These are excellent blocking mats. You have a bunch of them over there. That's around 9 pieces in total. Let me see if I can show them. There we go. And they are, of course,
they are amazing. They have a grid printed onto them, which continues throughout. So as you plop them in together, the grid is going to actually go across, like it's lined up perfectly across all of the pieces. Which is, of course, amazing for any project you're making, either where you're, let's say, you're blocking a lot of granny squares, for instance, that all need to be the exact same size, or just to help you with all of your projects to line them up very neatly and make sure that they're exactly the dimensions that you want them to. So I also have a set of those at home that I bought with my own money.
I did too.
And I love them. They are fantastic.
I did too, but I'm really looking forward to the purple ones. I'm totally gonna get the purple ones on.
I got them mostly because I've been making so many scarves that I need a lot of like long stretches of like at least 4 in a row. And if I'm blocking like multiple pieces, I need more mats, so I grabbed a few more. But yeah, it's an amazing product. If you don't have it already, highly recommend for all your blocking needs. It's lovely. And you can get them 40% off with code HAPPY40, or if you're shopping for more than $150, you can get them for 50% off. So an amazing deal on those blocking mats. It's really worth taking that offer and grabbing them. So if it's something you're in the market for.
So if you have, for instance, more than $150 in your cart right now, applying the Happy 50 will give you $23 off of these. So that means that are going to cost you $23. I mean, that's a super good price for a product that you're probably going to have for an extremely long time. Yeah, unless you have children with very sharp teeth and they might chew into them, which is one of the reasons I need to buy the purple one.
My new ones, because... but yeah, so amazing all around. One of those products that when you first start out, you don't necessarily get them at first. But I think around the time that I started making more and more sort of scarves and shawls, etc., I started blocking my projects. I started off doing like baskets and beanies. You don't really block those necessarily. But the second you start working on something like a blouse, something like a sweater, something that or a shawl, or something that you've also invested that amount of time into, blocking your projects just gives them that little extra touch to finish them off.
They can basically fix your sweater.
Yeah.
I mean... Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm done.
These blocking mats...
That took so long to pack up.
I know. I was like, when you started unpacking them, I was like, let's just show the pictures on the website. But then you'd already had them halfway out. I was like, no, it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, they store away in this canvas bag, which is also great.
But I think that that's definitely a must-have if you love to crochet shawls, because you need to block your shawls, especially if you make them in cotton, which is definitely the next thing we're going to be talking about. So presenting to you for 40% off in the next 24 hours, we have the very, very classic Cotton Kings Sultan. Beautiful Sultan over here. Now this is a sport yarn weight, a fingering sock yarn weight. I said sport because I was close. Yeah. 800 meters, so that's enough for you to actually knit an entire shawl or crochet an entire shawl. You have 200 grams in one of these, little boys, so that's 7.1 ounces for 875 yards. The recommended needle size that we recommend is 3 millimeter, that's US size 2.5, and the crochet hook that we recommend is a 4 millimeter, that's a US size G6. Of course, as you can see, this fabulous yarn comes in beautiful, magnificent color combination, and it is presented in big, like luscious little cute cakes like these. You will see that the 4 twine strands that the yarn consists of has a slightly small little knot, by the way, when they change color, by the way. By the way. Why did I say by the way two times?
Just say sorry a few more times as well, and then we're
sorry.
good.
But these cakes have an unusually pretty color progression. I think it's very subtle. It's really, really cute. And it's because of that technique that they do by, you know, not changing all colors suddenly, but changing them progressively. And of course, you know, you can start from the outer layer of the cake. You can start from the center of the cake. So it allows you for a really, really nice combination. And there is, I don't know if you've added it, but there's a very, very beautiful pattern that I really like a lot. It's called Just a Two Cake Cardigan. I love this one. I think it's very, very cool, and I think it's a very underrated pattern.
It's beginner friendly, which is
It's
nice.
beginner friendly. It has the granny stitch. It's super cool. You just need 2 cakes to make this pattern, and you have yourself a really, really cute cardigan. And I think that this is one of those patterns that should be shown more.
Yeah.
Because it's really fun, because you see so many different kinds of like shawls made with a sultan, but I think that a cardigan is definitely, you know, the next step over there. So super cute. Just a 2 cake cardigan designed by Kriya Boston. This is a beginner crochet project. Super, super cute. So yeah, boom, moving on, I guess.
So that was Sultan. Matt is going to pull up the entire color palette because there is a lot of different colors.
Ooh.
There's everything from if you're more into looking for sort of a monochromatic look, or if you're looking for sort of bright contrasts, there is a Sultan for everyone out there. So yeah, highly recommend checking it out if you're a fan of cotton. And Sultan is sort of a perfect example of a yarn where if you make a cardigan or a shawl, you will want to block it afterwards.
Yes.
Just for perfect to just perfect and even out your stitches and just give it that beautiful finished look and drape. So that was Sultan, which is 40% off with our code HAPPY40 or 50% off with our code HAPPY50 if you're shopping for more than $150.
My friends,
True.
the chat are asking, when is the lottery for the basket?
That is a good question. It
That's
is
at
at
the
the
end.
very end of this stream, which, you know, is
You never
approaching
know what
very slowly
happens.
because, let's be honest, we'll probably be here. It's probably going to be tomorrow, honestly. Like,
No.
Happy 40 will be expired by the time we're done with
Go
this
take
stream.
That's a good
But
joke.
yeah, how do you feel about maybe adding a Sultan or two to this basket?
Yes, I do feel like adding. I'm gonna add 1 sultan, and I'm gonna be a good girl. I'm gonna go for the purple because I know that a lot of you ladies love yourselves a little bit of purple.
That's color 18, I believe.
This is color 18. Look who knows her colors.
Whoop wee!
We have Alicia who said that she actually made her son a baby blanket with sultan. Oh, the blue to yellow one. So this one.
Very nice.
Very, very cute. It's so cute. I love it, she says. That's so lovely. Yeah, that's actually true because this is definitely Ocotex certified, which means that if a baby bites from this, there's no harmful chemicals in the dye or the yarn. So it's cool. I like that. Moving on to the next yarn because we need to be in a rush, baby. We need to hurry up.
We do indeed.
We have Amigo. Okay, so we have Amigo over here. Now, Amigo is a light worsted DK weight. Thank you. Bringing more colors in. We are having now basically like a section, like category acrylic. Now this light worsted DK weight yarn is absolutely wonderful. This is I think like one of the oldest yarns we have here. Definitely a lot of people's favorites, and I have a lot of colors to actually show you guys because this specific yarn has so much variety in colors. You can find the exact shade you need and you want. This is, like I said, a super soft yarn with a wonderful airy volume. It's definitely extremely squishy, produced from 100% HB acrylic, so high quality acrylic. And HB stands for high bulk, which is a production technique that uses steam and pressure to make the fibers contact a little curl, basically, to become fuller and much nicer. So actually the result is this very, very airy yarn that you can you know, transform into so many different kind of projects, from blankets to amigurumis to everything you need, to bags, to, yeah, I mean, everything, right? I hear people doing everything out of Amigo.
And with the color palette being the size it is, it's also a great yarn to look into for things like a temperature blanket.
Look at
for
that.
Instance. That is amazing.
Emily made a tapestry crochet swirly blanket with a 5mm crochet hook.
Amazing.
So
Emily,
that's nice.
If you're watching, huge kudos. And I can see Barb asking in the chat if Amigo, which I understand why you're thinking this, if Amigo is a match for the Friends palette. It is not a perfect match. So they are not made to go together the way that the Friends yarns are. I know that Amigo means friend, but Amigo actually predates the Friends palette by quite a long time.
Yeah.
So Amigo has its own palette, and within the Amigo family, they all match. But outside of it, they can match fairly closely, but they're not made to be 100% the same shade.
And in all honesty, I mean, Amigo, it's just a simple coincidence that the name is Amigo.
Yeah.
Because, the Friends, the name came just because they wanted to reflect the fact that the yarns are friends, as in like they have something in common, which is obviously the color palette. Now, like I said, this is a light worsted DK weight, and you get 50 grams for one skein, equivalent to 175 meters. And we recommend 4mm knitting needles or 4 to 5mm crochet hook. In US, that is a 6 needles and a 6 to 8 GH to crochet hook. Yeah.
And by the way, to all of you guys who haven't done this yet, type next one in the chat so you can join us next time for live shopping.
Yes.
Of course, next week with our lovely friend. But
it's gonna be a different one, but it's gonna be just maybe not as fun, but
yeah,
it's gonna still be fun.
But I'm also thinking, because we should have definitely added the link to the next event that we have up, which is actually on Thursday with Matt.
Yes.
Right?
If you
Boom.
You should, if you've typed in the chat, receive a little follow-up message about an hour after we finish this, and that should send you also the link to Matt's little quiz time.
Yeah. And you should definitely participate, because it's a lot of fun. You can watch it here on Facebook. You can watch it also on YouTube if you prefer that. So you can watch Matt on maybe your TV even.
If not for the fun of it, then do it for me.
Yeah, do it for Matt. And the giveaways.
Do it for Matt.
There's little coupon giveways happening there too, right, Maddie?
Do it for Matt, skipping all the fun facts that I put in the script for him. I haven't done that in a while, so in fairness, but old ones will remember back in the day when Matt would just go, oh, a fun fact. Anyway, next question.
Classic me.
Classic Matt.
Classic Matt.
Hashtag blame Matt.
Yes.
We have more acrylic for you girlies and boys out there. We have the Fluffy Day. Now this is, I mean, it's Fluffy Day.
It is fluffy. And
it's very fluffy.
It's a good day when you've got Fluffy Day.
It's a very fluffy yarn. So I'm going to just show you guys how squishy this is as well. This is the perfect yarn for those of you who just want to skip the whole having a lot of threads dangling and doodling away. Now this is finally a worsted yarn weight. That means that it's very, very nice for beginners, but it is quite fluffy. So for a beginner, I wouldn't say it's the best recommended yarn, but it's
frogging friendly.
Yeah, it's not very froggy friendly. Froggy friendly. Reb. But it's a very, very close,
It's maybe not for your first project, maybe for your second project.
I would say totally go for it as a first project too.
I mean, yeah.
And because you're gonna really screw up on your first project. So the fact that it's fluffy, it might actually help you. It might actually be in your benefit. It might be able to just kind of hide away your mistakes, you know, in between the fluffs.
That is true.
So this is a 100% acrylic yarn, 100 grams per these mega skeins because they're quite big. So you get 285 meters, so 3.5 ounces for 312 yards. And like I said, it's a worsted yarn weight, so we recommend a 5mm knitting needle. That's a US size 8. And crochet hook wise, we recommend a 6mm. That's a US size J10. You can machine wash this at 30 degrees. That's 86 Fahrenheit. And yeah, it's a great choice if you if you suffer from allergies from wool, and you still want kind of like that look where you want a little bit of a fluff, right? And you don't want to use mohair or any other animal fibers that might make your allergy go pow. So it's excellent for sweaters, for vests. It's for fluffy cardigans, even for hats, for scarves. It doesn't itch against the skin, and it actually knits up quite easily, and it crochets up also quite easily. Frogging, not so nice. Could be better.
You know, just don't make mistakes, or just hide your mistakes.
Yeah, don't make mistakes ever. I'm joking. Make all the mistakes. That's how you learn, and that's how you kind of like embrace the, you know what I mean, the I was gonna say impregnability of life, but that's not the word I was looking for.
Krista is sharing amazing wisdom in the chat, which I'm going to share with you, which I loved, which is use the most difficult yarn possible on your very first project, because after that, every other project seems easy.
Yes.
Candy pop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Candy pop. Yes.
Or like a black super fluffy yarn, like a black blanket yarn or black peacock.
Yeah. We have here Shannon or Shanine, who's also saying, I agree, not good for a first time crocheter. It would be very discouraging. Unless, like I said, you just go full in and you embrace your mistakes. Because it hides away the mistakes a little bit, you know. So yeah. And I mean, we have more acrylic for you. An even more beginner-friendly one coming up next. Something that we actually haven't had for quite a long time. But yes,
that's why
let's throw some of those in the basket.
Some in the basket, right?
How could I forget it?
I'm gonna pull up the basket.
How could I forget it? Look how squishy this fluffy day is. You can see that Jay is back, so I'm gonna go again for a combo of purple and rust. I'm going to do the rust.
18 and
color
11.
19, actually.
19.
Leave the rust in because I think that's a good combo.
Yeah.
The rust, the 19, which is a spicy. Is a spicy. I love it. And we have this beautiful wisteria. This is color 11. Oh, light lavender. I'm sorry, okay? I don't remember the names anymore. It's been too long.
I think wisteria is maybe an amigo color, because it is definitely a yarn color.
Right?
Yeah. Like, there's definitely a purple yarn called wisteria.
Wonderful.
So.
And yeah, I mean.
The basket keeps growing.
The basket keeps growing, and so do my dreams.
Yeah, and
that's sweet. nice positive thought from you, Jay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Someone said, like, can you recommend like beginner-friendly yarn? And I'd say like a sort of worsted weight is a good weight to go for, and
fantasy.
And something maybe that you're. Not like, maybe also don't go for the most highest premium yarn. Like, don't get a silk yarn or something. Get something that you're
a silk yarn.
Get something you're not afraid to make mistakes on, basically.
I think that when you're a beginner, you don't really know if you're making mistakes.
That's true.
I think that when you're a beginner, you're a little bit oblivious. So you're a little bit like, this looks good.
Oh, I definitely didn't think that. I thought this looks terrible, and then I frogged, and then I thought this still looks terrible, and then I frogged again, and then it took me ages to make my first ever project. Or to finish
It's really funny because I actually think the other way around. I think that when you're a beginner, you're a little bit more naive, so you're kind of like just going with the flow, or at least that was my case, I remember.
Yeah, I think it's also, I learned knitting from a friend who was extremely accomplished. Yeah. So I had the perfect example right in front of me. I had someone whose stitches are the exact same size all the time, even if she does it with her eyes closed while like eating something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, mine doesn't look like that.
No.
I am terrible. I'm going to give
But
up
it's
now.
actually funny because it's the very, very, very talented knitters that are really unforgiving with themselves, you know, like if they have like a small mistake, it's gonna be like half a sweater, like let's go. Frogging. So yes, you know what? Get the most expensive yarn for your first project, because then you're gonna end up with a really, really ugly project, but at least it's gonna be made with some nice yarn, you know.
And it's going to be made by you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, come on, it's nice. Look, Alicia says, I thought my first blanket and scarves were terrible, but I it was still pretty proud of them. Exactly,
I mean,
and that's the thing. Can you
accomplishment.
can you hide that, because Facebook isn't hiding it? Is it unhid? Oh, thank you. But yeah. Definitely. All right, so let's go with the next yarn.
Very much beginner friendly.
Super beginner friendly, because I actually think that this works up quite easily, and it's, you know, it's a bulky yarn weight, so it's quite thick. It's forgiving because it has a bunch of different kind of colors just blending in together. It's a variegated yarn. It kind of reminds a little bit of a kaleidoscope a little bit, if you look at it a little bit.
If you turn it like this, you're just like,
yeah. Woo! But it is a very, very soft acrylic with a lovely volume. And the fibers are very receptive to color because acrylic, right? So you see these really, really vivid colors. And I think that is, once again, a great choice if you're allergic to wool, if you're a beginner, if you want to use maybe fibers that are not made out of animals as well, and it's very soft against your skin, so definitely a great contender. Contender was the word I was looking for. Look at me catching up slowly. This is definitely, like I said, a bulky yarn weight, so you get 150 meters 150 meters for 100 gram skeins. So 3.5 ounces for 164. 6 millimeter needles, US size 10, and crochet hook wise you get also a 6 millimeter, so or US size J10. Machine wash 30 degrees Celsius, so 86 Fahrenheit, and that was Fantasy, baby. 40% off with code HAPPY40 and 50% off with code HAPPY50 if you shop for over $150. Boom.
Woo! That was fast.
Sorry, I was really going at it.
No, but that's excellent.
I try.
Because, again, we need to kind of hurry this along a little bit.
Let's add one of these to our basket.
Okay, can I pick the color?
Yeah.
Can I pick the very bright purple?
Yes. Super beautiful. It's going to go into our basket.
That was color 5, for those of you who are wondering.
Look
color
at that.
5 went into the basket.
Boom. Color number 5. Bop, 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 bop. It's actually becoming a really, really nice basket over here. So whoever's going to win this is going to be amazing. We have, obviously, more yarn for you, babies.
More yarns coming up. Some hot cakes.
Let's do this.
How are you feeling about cake, baby?
I want a lot of cake all the time. I love cakes. Wheel of Alpaca.
This is Wheel of Alpaca.
Boom.
I know a lot of you are going to be very excited about this. And I saw someone earlier ask about if we offer any kind of crochet courses. And so to that, I'd say
soon.
We sort of have in the past, actually, because we have a pattern for this yarn called the Simple Lines Alpaca Shawl. And for that shawl, we actually have a blog article and YouTube videos showing you different versions of the stitches and stuff. So we have a lot of resources for a beginner-friendly project that only needs one of these bad boys.
But also
soon.
Also soon, because we have it in the mix.
We have stuff
We have
in the
a
works.
Beginner crocheter course in the mix.
But until that comes around, if you are looking for a starting off project, then our Wheel of Alpaca is a great choice, and the Simple Lines Alpaca Shawl, which I have linked on our landing page, so if you've typed Happy40 in the chat, you will have seen that. Wheel of Alpaca is a beautiful, beautiful blend, 80% acrylic, 20% alpaca. As you can see, you get some of that alpaca fluff, and you get the sort of lightweight, super softness of the acrylic. You get a very nice sort of bouncy, light worsted or DK weight thread. The recommended hook or needle size is for needles of 3.5 millimeters, that's a US 4, and for crochet hook, that's a 4.5 millimeter, a US 7. We do recommend that you hand wash this yarn to preserve its color and beauty and softness and structure for the best. Similar to Sultan, this has a kind of gradient that runs from a solid color and then runs through all of these different stages where one like small part of the thread changes color at a time into another solid color at the center. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. You get 1,027 yards on one of these. So what's that, Matt? That's like 10 football fields.
As we
discussed last time. So 1,027 yards on one of these. So yeah, one of these gets you a lovely shawl, for instance.
Like a really big shawl.
A really nice, comfy shawl, or a really nice, lovely project of that sort. So highly recommend. This is Wheel of Alpaca.
And right now, it's $36, right? But then you get 40% off. And if you shop for over $150, then you get $150 in.
You get 50% off.
Yes.
It's 50% off with our code HAPPY50, which applies once you reach the threshold of $150 in your cart, or £125 if you're in the UK, and use code HAPPY50UK. I think it's the thing is, like, if I do this normally with this many products, I'll be so tired at this point. But the fact that you've taken so much on makes me like, oh, I still have energy, because Jaya also took on a lot of the not as it's a burden, it's not. It's incredibly fun.
Oh no, Teddy says that when we put the yarn so close to the camera, it makes them look scratchy and not soft.
That was not our intention.
That was not the intention.
If you've never believed me anything in this world, this yarn is not scratchy. It is amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, what you see are basically just the fibers. They're really, really soft fibers. It's really, really soft, actually.
Caroline
and so squishy. Look at this.
Caroline, how can this? On the automatic captions, whenever we say DK weight, it comes up as decay. So as in like something decaying. And I'm like, that's not what this is about. But no. It's double knit.
Let's actually put one of these gorgeous cakes into our basket, and you know what, let's go for a classic color number 3 if it's available, because I feel like this is a really this is kind of like for everybody, right? This is a beautiful oh, what am I doing? Beautiful color, and look at that squish.
Looks a bit like Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah, exactly. Boom! Right there. And what's our next yarn, actually?
I think next up,
we have a lot.
Another cake. So we're not done with the cakes yet.
Oh my goodness. I think
it's the final cake of the night.
The final cake of tonight is Lollipop. I'm going to run through it. Maybe you show the colors a little bit up close, and then you show also how it's spun. Now, Lollipop is a magical yarn with a beautiful color change as well. But we're talking stripes now. As you can see, we're talking about blocks of colors. We get 350 meters or 382 yards for these 200 grams cakes. That's 7.1 ounces. This is 80% acrylic, but then you also get a little bit of warmth from the 20% wool added in here. 21 colors, really beautiful ones, highly suitable for both knitting and crocheting, because this is a worsted yarn weight, so it's also recommended for those cute beginners. And that was pretty much it. Machine wash at 30 degrees Celsius, of course. 30 degrees Celsius is 86 Fahrenheit. And yeah, I mean, bada bing, bada boom. I think that's it. Lollipop. Let's go. 40% off. The price for Lollipop is how much? I would like to know. $21. $21 for one of these. Super nice if you're thinking, or if you have in mind a project that works up fast and you want to do some nice stripe blocks. I think that this one is particularly nice for men's scarves, for instance. So yeah. I'm gonna add.
Is also a big favorite for blankets.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, it works up so fast.
You get the stripes, it works up really fast, and so yeah, this is Lollipop.
Color 28 I have here, so this is the one we're adding actually in to the basket. But I mean, look at that, beautiful colors available. I love color 17
is available because I know it's one of the ones. Oh
there it is, the New York. Boom. All right, Can it go in the dryer? I mean, we obviously recommend throwing this not in the dryer because it has the wool and that's gonna probably felt a little bit. So I would definitely go ahead and dry this flat or just on a drying rack. Boom. I'm not that tall. I was like,
and
I'm really bad at basketball.
I was thinking of coming down, but then you were already tossing it. So I think
Katerina says Lollipop has really long color changes. I had to cut it up to make my fingerless gloves.
Yeah, for small scale projects, you may be using one color for quite a while, but that's again why it's lovely for blankets.
Yeah.
I think, do we have accessories before we go to?
This is the last one before then the next accessory.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's do this.
I feel like I've lost the plot. I don't even know how many yarns we still have coming.
I'm stressing out.
We have a couple.
I'm stressing out.
Good.
I'm stressing
Don't
out.
stress, Jaya.
So many.
It's all good.
We're like, yeah, let's add that. Yeah, let's also add that. Yeah, let's add that as well.
I think we underestimated also the effect and the power of not just having this many projects, but then putting the two yappers in charge of doing this. You know.
All right. Let's go into ribbon. We have ribbon with us right now, and we have two versions of ribbon. So
it's Friends ribbon, so it's another Friends one.
Yeah, that's true. Friends ribbon. That's true. Yeah, let's just go through it. Let's go. I mean, Friends ribbon is a super bulky 100% cotton yarn with a beautiful structure actually when you end up crocheting with it or knitting with it. So it's this flattened tubular yarn, right? And it is obviously soft, it's flexible, it's super resistant, it's super versatile as well. And it's absolutely ideal for projects like, placemats, pot holders, bags, of course, tote bags, I don't know, carpets, baskets, of course, baskets. Yeah. I said pot holders, iPad folders, phone holders, basically everything that needs a bit of structure. There's a lot of width, so that ensures basically that you will complete your project quickly. Thank God, because this is a super bulky yarn. So the recommended needles is a US size 10 millimeter. Sorry, 10 US size 15 or 10 millimeter, and crochet hook wise we recommend a 12 millimeter or a US size P15 to P19. But that's very like individual, right?
It's
because
really individual and really depends on your project as well.
Exactly. I always tend to crochet with much smaller needle because I really like it when it's tight and very, very sturdy.
Especially if you're making a basket with this, you will want to downsize your hook because you want those really tight stitches so that the basket gets a really, really strong structure. Whereas if you decide to make maybe a like garment out of this, or maybe, something, or like a towel, something that you might want to have a little more like of that sort of drape, then you might want to size up your hook or needle so that it gets like a looser texture on the stitches. A lot of times if you're working after a pattern, the pattern will tell you what you need. But
exactly.
That's
people are complimenting your beautiful green nail polish.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm gonna show
like
a yarn.
Gonna fit
I'm gonna
so
show
well.
a yarn while
Look
I do
at that.
this. Yeah, it has this really cute sort of green cat eye.
This is the Friends Ribbon Gold. Now this is I was gonna say not 100% because it's not 100%, but it's 90% cotton, and then you have 10% polyester. It's basically the same as the previous one, except that this one is has the little golden threads that go through it, which are made from polyester. Also super bulky. I mean, this is basically the festive version of the Friends ribbon as well, and I love that. My favorite color, and I'm really sad that we don't have it here, is the midnight blue one.
The dark blue and the dark purple.
So
the dark purple is sort of
cool.
the closest we have to it, but these two, they are stunning. They look
stunning,
like a midnight. They look like a midnight sky with fireworks in it.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, it doesn't. The picture on the website does not do it justice. It is so beautiful in person.
We really don't have it here.
I can look at it again.
Oh yes, please. I want to show that color.
It
it's
is
so cute.
nice. But the dark purple is a really close second. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Just with a more sort of royal purple undertone. But
Exactly.
yeah, both of these run for the same length. They are compatible with each other. And
the green is very cute too.
It is very,
Oh,
nice.
I don't
The
know
green
how
is
to
very
how
pretty.
do you cam 2?
Cam 2. Just press
Cam
cam 2.
2, boom.
There you go.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Look at this one.
It doesn't it look like a midnight sky with fireworks just shooting
This is
up
the
in it?
purple, and this is
It is
the midnight
so
blue.
beautiful.
Very
Imagine
cute.
this as like a little purse when you go to an event, or as like a little or a cute little basket to maybe present a Christmas present in, or any other present really. But
Yeah,
you
I
know.
love it. Very, very cute yarn.
Oh,
So 40% off with code HAPPY40, and if of course you are shopping for over $150, remember that you can get 50% off on all of today's products by simply adding HAPPY50 instead of HAPPY40 when you check out. Yeah.
And we have a little winner now.
Yeah, we do.
we do.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
time for our next giveaway, and this time it's
It's
our
a giveaway.
giveaway for a gift card
It's a
worth
giveaway.
of $20, and our winner was shared from Our winner was picked or randomly drawn from everyone who gave this video a little like. So thank you to all of you who did, and congratulations to our winner, Shushuana Bush. Shushuana, congratulations, you are our winner. You'll receive a gift card worth $25 or equivalent in your currency. And all you have to do to redeem that prize is email us at this address that Matt's going to put up on the screen in just a second. Caught you. Not paying attention to me, Matt.
Live@hobby.com.
Live@hobby.com.
Shoshana.
By the way, loads of people in the chat have been inquiring, Matt, how you are doing. Are you feeling a bit recovered? Are you feeling better?
I am annoyed more than anything else, really, but it's mostly in the throat, just coughing a lot.
Aw.
That's
You
it.
ask Matt how he's doing, and he just tells you that his running stats are not where he wants them to be, basically because he couldn't train due to being sick. But
And that is making me peeved.
I understand. I completely understand. I just think, I think last week I was really worried. I was like, Matt, I hope you're feeling okay. And he just went, I haven't been able to run in days. And I was like, that's not what I was asking, but I'm still sorry to hear that. So that was Friends Ribbon Gold and Friends Ribbon, our dynamic duo of gorgeous, gorgeous cotton ribbon yarns. Perfect for all those little accessory needs that
And let's
you might
add
have.
one of these as well. Let's
One of
add,
each?
Yeah, let's add the beautiful midnight blue, right? Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And do you want to choose one of the ribbon colors
I
as
was
well?
wondering, should we maybe match that and see if we have the same midnight blue in the regular? Because then they can actually mix and match with the, so it should be
Yeah, we do. Midnight blue.
midnight blue. So we're going to give you the Friends ribbon in the midnight blue without the gold, and then we'll give you the Friends ribbon gold with the gold, because then
Boom.
you can actually mix and match them together. Maybe make a cute bag that's like one side glitter, one side not. We're going to put a purple in the
Basket just for
basket
looks.
just for looks, but
Awesome.
so
We
And
have
yeah.
the last accessories now, and then we have 2 more yarns at the very end.
we have two more yarns at the end.
Let's do the accessories and then the last 2 yarns, right?
So, I'm gonna pass this off. Matt, remind me which accessories we have coming up.
Okay,
We
we
Is
have
it the embroidery?
The embroidery.
embroidery stuff.
The
and
embroidery
we also
stuff.
have a foldable shopper and vacuum flask. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh my god, I've been looking forward to these all day. So, these are kind of from the category of cute stuff that you can use with your yarns, or
polyester
just
filling.
cute stuff. Oh yeah, that's with the toucan that we have coming up, I thought.
Oh, shut up! Shut
Sorry!
up.
I had a plan!
Okay.
So this one comes from the category of what to get your yarn-obsessed friend when they already have everything and you just want like maybe a cute little gift for them. Because are these technically exclusive to yarn? No. Are they adorable? Yes.
Yes.
We have these super cute little foldable shoppers. So as you saw, they fold up into these neat little packages. So
Ooh, they're
you can just
huge.
put them in the bottom of your bag, and then you go to the store and then you have your own bag. When they ask, do you need to buy a bag? Which I think might be a European thing, that they make you pay for your bags. But, you know, if they ask, do you want to buy a bag? You can say, no.
But it's also like, I mean,
No,
you
I
get
do
one
not.
of these and it's more sustainable.
Exactly.
So even
And-
if you do have the option of getting your bags for free,
Then you don't
please
have
get
to.
one of these so
Matt,
that
can
you're
you click
more
again? Because I had already...
sustainable.
Thank you.
Sorry.
But look at this. So this is the purple version, which has cute little doggos and cute little bones. I mean, I don't know if bones are
That's not
cute,
for
but
me.
it is for the dog lover in your life. And then for the Jaya and Louisa in your life. We have the cat version.
Why did I laugh so weird?
You sounded like an evil mastermind. Just
I love these. Look how
look
cute.
at these, and these actually do have kind of a yarn theme because they do have these cute little yarn schemes
And you know
as well.
what? Albert
These
just
are so
learned how to
pretty.
say meow. But he doesn't say meow. He says, oh, wow.
Oh.
Just like that. Oh, wow.
So,
So
these
cute.
cute little shoppers are part of today's deal, and they are perfect for all of you looking for maybe a little treat to yourself, or maybe looking for a gift for the yarn friend in your life, when maybe just to wrap your yarns when you gift them to them. Or,
And they're
you
huge,
know.
though.
And as we showed, like, they are sizable. You
And
can put
very
a lot of stuff
sturdy.
in there. Yes.
Super sturdy.
The little pocket that the bag kind of folds into also then turns into an inside pocket. So it has a little inside pocket, which I love
Yeah.
when I go to the store to sort of have maybe my keys and stuff like that you don't want at the bottom of your bag, because I'm a kind of one bag kind of gal. So like I will walk home with this and only this and just have everything else in my pockets. So yeah.
And it's $4.65.
At
And I
regular
feel
price.
like at regular price, but I feel like this is a really, really good little contender if like you're almost up to $150, but you're missing like $5 or something.
It's a great product to use if you're trying to use the free shipping threshold as well.
Yes.
You're like, oh, shipping is like, let's say $5. This bag is $4.65. It puts me just over. Boom.
Exactly.
No question.
Exactly. Super cute.
So that's the first one we've got for you.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at how smirky it is. It's a little bit like this. This little kitty.
Someone's asking like, how can you get both? Like how can you
wow.
choose when you love both of them? And then someone pointed out,
get both.
if you use code Happy50, they're 50% off, so you get two for the price of one.
Yeah.
At a certain
Good one.
At a certain level, of course, of
Yeah,
things.
if you once you've hit
Exactly.
$150 in your card.
Are
So-
you thirsty though?
Are you
next
thirsty?
person.
This is not mine. This
That's
is not
mine.
mine. Yeah, exactly. I
It's
don't know.
mine.
I think mine is home. Actually.
Yeah, and I've lost the lid for mine.
Oh no.
So when you get thirsty while you're crafting, what better than your own little vacuum flask with a
Aw.
cute little yarn heart on it? So again, this is sort of a subtle way to celebrate your love for all things crafting and yarn, and it's also something that you can use outside of the world of crafting. So,
But I mean, you're showing the blue
it is
one.
super cute. We have the blue version. We have a purple version, which
Where's the purple one?
Jaya is now on the hunt for, but this is the one I have. It comes with a lid. Don't worry. I just have misplaced mine. And Matt is now pulling up the picture of the two. So these
purple one is
cute little
incredible.
vacuum flasks are just a lovely little, just a lovely little accessory for you, for your friends, for the crafter out there. And keeps your drinks warm or cold for a little while, and you can fit about half a liter in here, so perfect
think I know
size.
where it is.
Also really nice size actually to take to the gym, I'm just realizing. But yeah, this is mine. I have this in the studio mostly for when I'm hosting bingo to like refill. Jaya's found her purple one, which I think has a lid, so we're gonna show the one.
Cool it is, though.
This is how it looks when it comes with a lid, and this is the purple one. The surface of it is like this really nice sort of soft material. So it has this really, really nice, kind of matte surface that just feels super soft to the touch. And it also says Hobby on the bottom. So kind of as you're drinking, you're kind of revealing how much of a craft nerd you are. Sort of you're like, the other person doesn't really maybe see the heart and doesn't realize it. And then as you're drinking, it slowly reveals itself.
And you know what? We haven't added accessories to our basket,
have
but
not
we are
yet.
going to add now one of these cute little purple flasks and the Kiki one. The little Kiki bag. Right?
In the basket. I love that you went for one blue, one purple.
Yes,
that's
because
the
I was
nice
trying
that way
to, like,
balance.
yes,
I also think that like, we've added quite a bit. It's funny that we've both instinctively gone for a lot of purples today with like.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we
I feel like
did.
with like a lot of the yarns. Just like,
But I actually feel like there's a lot of people who really, really enjoy
But maybe it's because it's like
purple.
Yeah, and also it's like a really nice color for like kind of. There's like quite a few like blue and purple spring flowers.
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like crocuses, etc. Or. Yeah, I guess purple is also kind of Mardi Gras-y, right? So seasonal, appropriate.
Yeah.
So those are some of the accessories we have for you. We have a last batch coming up at the very end. Before that, we have a few more yarns and one more little sort of accessory to go with it. So,
Boom.
Matt, hand me the yarns.
Hand me the
Hand
yarns.
me the yarns.
Hand
Square.
me the yarns. The last two yarns of today, my darlings, we have what I consider to be close to a lot of people's favorites, actually.
They are some of my favorites,
and
or
I
they have
know-
become in recent
And
months.
I know how people were so skeptical at first when Toucan arrived.
Yeah.
Because they were like, But now there's a lot of people who prefer Toucan to Honey Bunny.
It is my favorite chenille
And-
yarn. It is like, I will die on that hill. Toucan is the best chenille yarn that we carry, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion. Also, the sage green that we don't have here, but I'll get it for you, is the prettiest color green that we have.
This is such a cute yarn. Love it. Okay, so here we go. Toucan, 100% polyester. We have this super beautiful bulky yarn. And look at the color combination. Ooh! I love it. I love it. I think that we need to fix our lights because our lights are like quite strong in front. So yeah, I'm gonna use this. There we go. That's a little better. Thank you, Matt. Now this is obviously a very, very, very voluptuous, as they like to say it, a voluptuous chenille yarn that will bring a touch to, you know, velvet in your life, in your stash. This yarn is produced out of 100% polyester, which makes it really, really cute. It's super dense. It's quite thick in my opinion, so the fibers are really like, you know, shoved in there. And I think it's really, really great the fact that you have Toucan and you also have Toucan Fine. Toucan Fine is not on today's live, but it's really nice that you can blend both of them.
Yeah.
And have like different kind of results in your projects, especially for those of you who are making amigurumis. Like, so good. Now Toucan, you have for Toucan, we recommend a 6mm needle, that's a US size 10, or a crochet hook that's 7mm, or US size K10.5. Yeah, you can machine wash this at 40 degrees, which makes it super, super great for toys, for your kids, for blankets, for throws, for poofs, for carpets, for pillow covers, plushie animals, all of that. I mean, it's a really, really nice soft yarn that you can work. And then we also have the Toucan Sprinkle, which I really, really think it's really, really great if you want to like blend them together a little bit. They are the same material. Look at how cute that looks. Oh, so nice. So, so nice. So once again, 120 meters. That's 131 yards for 100 grams of yarn. That's 3.5 ounces. It adds a playful twist, I think, to the Toucan family. It adds this kind of like a pop of color as well. And look at this one. Oh, so, so cute. And yeah, I feel like people who actually make a lot of amigurumis really appreciate that this exists. It's really, really cute the way it's made. Actually, when you look up close, look at this one up close. It's really, really... Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, but it's so subtle and cute.
Super cool. Because this is also like a cool tone pink underneath, and then you have the bright, bright pink that like kind of just brings this like warmth to it. It's super cool.
Yeah. Super, super nice. Very lovely. And you know, pro tip, you can tie a knot when you start and you finish your skein. And you can, of course, do the best thing you can do for these yarns to really, really secure them, which is burn the, you know, edge, basically, to secure the fibers.
No.
Fun
Police says no. Fun Police says no. Fire in the studio. No. Absolutely not. I am literally going to take these and run. I am not.
I prepared some matches today.
No.
I brought them specifically for this.
No. If you want to see Jaya set things on fire, watch the live from a few weeks ago.
Just one. I just wanted to... just this one, the pink, the red one. I sound like the biggest pyromaniac on earth.
The anxiety, I feel
There is
like
no anxiety. Look, I'm going to just use your glass of water. Okay, so here we go. Oh, maybe I should do this like a close-up so you can really, really see.
I wanted documented that I was against this.
Go. So you see, when you're crocheting with Toucan, this is what can happen if you don't secure your end, is that the fibers are gonna come off, and that's annoying. We don't want that. So we want to secure it. So the way you do it is you tie a little knot like this. Bada beam, bada boom. Doot. And see, it's already like, it's coming off. That's so annoying. But that's okay, because you can take a little matchy matchy, and then you can just burn. Oh, I didn't show the tip properly. There we go. That didn't focus, right? That didn't focus, right?
Are you making excuses?
To burn
to do
more?
it?
There's so much smoke already. We're gonna get in trouble. It's gonna cause a fire alarm. We're gonna...
Louisa hogging the toucan to keep it safe from bear.
You can show. You can show.
I literally am. But she grabbed one before I could get to it. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
No.
she's using her whole, like, oh my god, yeah,
No.
it's amazing.
Okay, I just want to like really show, like, please focus without burning myself. Okay, I think I give up. But you get the gist, okay? And I'm not a pyromaniac. I just want to spread the truth of...
You're not.
I am not! If I would be a pyromaniac, I would probably start a fire at home every day. Because I have a fireplace and we have not used it in over 2 years, okay? Because we're too lazy to start it. Can I put these here on your dinner
Sure.
plate?
I am so scared.
I'm not using it anymore.
So that is a very, very smart way on how you can secure your toucan, because now it's not coming off. Like it's can I get a zoom here? Now it's like it's secure. This is not coming off anymore. So there you go. Boom.
Pyrotechnics with Jaya. What toucan is amazing for. Louisa sounds like she's hyperventilating. You know what's the worst part is that I am a huge proponent of burning every and anything. I am just terrified that we're doing it at our place of work, which, you know. But what toucan is amazing for is, of course, to make little amigurumis out of it.
Yes.
And what you need is, when you're making amigurumis, is you need something to fill it with.
Yes.
And that's why today we've also put this polyester filling into the mix. This is the 300 grams pack, so the larger sized pack that we have.
It grows quite big.
Yeah, it gets vacuum sealed like this for transportation and storage purposes. Once you poke a little hole in there, it's gonna fluff up quite a lot. So don't be kind of mystified by this small pack that arrives. It will expand quite a bit, and one of these 300 gram bags gets you very far with your filling your project. So it's actually a quite good amount to fill a cute little plushie. So yeah, the filling is also part of today's deal. And I saw someone in the chat ask if the deals are only valid while we're live. No, they're valid 24 hours. So they're valid until tomorrow 5 p.m. CET, which is tomorrow the time that we started this stream. So it's actually another 23 hours. And
I'm not gonna burn the stuffing. Cynthia saying, "Do not burn the stuffing."
Yeah, no, don't.
I won't.
It's polyester. It's also gonna smell really bad.
Yeah.
Much like toucan is also not smelling great. It's kind of melted plastic.
I think that it actually didn't smell bad. What you guys smelled was just the smell of a burning match.
No, but I love the smell of a burning match.
You're being.
the smell
He's
of a
like,
burning
come,
match.
show yourself.
Matt is being a
he's
baby.
Such
Okay,
a
even
drama queen.
Even I agree that Matt is
Come
being a bit of a baby.
on. So yes.
So yeah, the filling is also part of today's amazing deal, together with the toucan and the toucan sprinkle, so that when you make yourself a little amigurumi, you can now also get the filling you need for that at our 40% discount and 50% discount if you shop for more than $150. So grab it while it's hot.
Where is the last thing?
It's right up there, where you told me to put it.
Okay.
That was not passive aggressive at all. That was not passive. It's right where you told me to put it.
Yeah, go away, go away. No. Okay, we have 2 more products that we want to show you guys and talk about, and we're very excited about this.
Exciting.
Because these are very, very cute.
I actually looked it up today because when I was putting together the page, we've had one of these products on the show before. A year ago exactly. In week 9 of 2024 was the last time that we had these. And that's actually when I made this to have something to show.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But I mean, I have 3 boxes with me right here. Let's just go through them. So without further ado, I present to you something that is very, very cool. We have today the embroidery rings with us. Now, these embroidery rings come with fabric, so the fabric is obviously included, and it comes in 3 different diameters. We have 13 inches, which is the smallest one, that's sorry, 13 centimeters, the smallest one. That's 5.1 inches. We have the 15 centimeters, which is a 5.9 inches, and the largest one, which is a 19 centimeter diameter. That's a 7.5 inches. So I think I'm holding here the biggest one that we have. Maybe we can just kind of show it.
Close.
You can actually show it from far away. I want to just see,
so
to
that you
show
can see
them
the
that.
design.
Yeah, and how big it is, kind of generally in comparison to your hand. So it's kind of like a hand size.
Yeah.
And I believe that this is the medium size over here that we have.
Yes.
The 15 centimeters or 5.9 inches. And then, of course, the smallest little size.
This is also not tight enough to
No.
embroider on, just
No.
putting that out there.
So these are really, really cool. These hoops, like I said, they include the fabric you need to get started right away. And I mean, I personally think that embroidery has made a huge comeback. It's really, really out there, and I've seen a lot of people not only just embroider on you know, the classic material, but I've seen them also embroider on dresses and so forth.
Yes.
So if you're thinking about getting a hoop like this, don't just think about, okay, I'm getting it and then I'm just using the fabric that it comes with and then it's done. No, you can actually use the hoop by itself and then place it around a dress, around a t-shirt, and embroider away. And I mean, not only you can create really, really pretty stuff, but you can also save some. Maybe there's projects, I mean clothes that you have little holes in and stuff like that, and that's a really, really, or little stains, and that's a really, really good way to kind of salvage and give a second chance at life. And look, show yours, because it's so
this
cute.
is a project that I actually made about a year ago, last time that we had this on the show. So this is made with our own Hobbii brand embroidery yarn, and this is actually fabric that I took from the Grave yarn, but it's not this one. I think it was a sample fabric for when this kit was being made. So the hoop and the fabric are not Hobbii, but the yarn is. So
exactly.
In case, it's this cute little sausage dog with a little sweater, and I tried out some different techniques making it. The pattern for this, by the way, just to give credit where credit is due, is from a creator called Get Stitch Done. You can find her on Instagram and Etsy, and I bought the pattern there with my own money. So, but yeah, so this cute little project is done in our own Hobbii embroidery yarn, and of course, we're gonna give you the option of buying our beautiful embroidery yarn.
And what best way to start than with the pack?
Than with a pack, because in the beginning you might be overwhelmed with the amount of colors that we have.
And we have a lot.
And so how about instead we give you this pre-assembled little pack that gives you 12 colors in one, and they're of course similar to our other color packs put together perfectly. So,
and I think it's great, like, I mean, I think that as a starter you can start with, for instance, 3 packs, right? If you want to start into embroidery, 3 packs. Get one that has warm colors, so maybe a blend of, like, I think it's color number, was it 1? Can you go up, Maddie? I can just see. Yeah, for instance, color number 1, which is like yellows and oranges and a few reds. Then I would get a green, boom. And then I would probably get also like some neutrals. Pinks, or like some pinks, because then if you have the greens and you have like some purple pinks, and then you can already get started on a really nice nature palette over there. So really, really cute little cute.
And for this embroidery yarn, so it's a classic embroidery yarn. It's made from 100% mercerized cotton, and it is a 6-ply yarn. And so in this version, for instance, I used just the threads as they come. However, if you've embroidered a lot, you'll know, like, this is also made with the threads as they come, so they haven't been split. However, sometimes if you want a slightly more dainty design, what you're going to do is you're going to actually cut roughly how much you need, and then you're actually going to unwind it and like untwist it as much as you need, so that you can have either just 2 plies, 3 plies, 4 plies. A lot of times also instructions, if you buy a pattern or a template for embroidery, it'll tell you the recommended amount of threads that you want to use, but classically it comes with 6, I believe. And so it's a really classic mercerized cotton. I've used a lot of it over the last year. I got quite into embroidery about a year ago, and I've been using quite a lot of it.
Oh,
I've used all of our
my
colors.
mom was crazy about it.
They are so nice to use. The yarn it's really, really fun to work with. And yeah, it's a great way to, spice up some old
I
projects.
love your doggy. It's so cute.
Thank you.
It really is.
I originally made him to be decoration for the bingo studio, and then I just never put him down here. So I think he's gonna move in permanently. One thing I will highly recommend if you are embroidering onto clothing is one, check if the material is actually suitable. If there's a lot of elastane in it, so if it's very stretchy, it is not going to be fun to embroider onto because you're going to rip it. 100% cotton or 100% linen or a cotton linen blend are the best materials, hands down. I also like to go for a slightly heavier thread cloth. And then you might want to get sort of an in-between medium cloth. You can get the ones that are tear away or the ones that wash away. I don't know if we carry those currently because I think for now a lot of our products are geared towards people who are doing kind of little embroidery like this that's going to be ornamental. But if you're embroidering on clothing, you can find that in other craft stores for sure. Yeah. And yeah, it's a super fun hobby, super nice way to spice up some clothes, and it's just amazing. So you get the color packs as well as the hoop as part of today's deal. Both of those are going to be 40% off with code HAPPY40. 50% off with code HAPPY50 if your order total surpasses $150 or equivalent in your currency. So
and look at all of the products we have today.
All of the products are here. We've gone through
insane.
quite a lot of them. I noticed someone asking about our big giveaway.
Wait. I want to add one of these.
And it is now almost time to find our winner.
I'm gonna add two of these. Wait. I wanted to add.
I figured. That's why I gave you that's why I kind of went for a large one because I thought that way we can.
Let's
add
go
some
for a
more
medium.
last minute.
Let's go for a medium. We're gonna go for the medium one, the 15 centimeter. That's a 5.9 inches.
Whee!
And as for the embroidery, let's go for color 7, which is kind of like a rainbow. So color number 7. Boom!
In here. That is our gift basket. That one lucky winner is going to be.
Look at that. It's actually very heavy.
It is very heavy.
It's super heavy.
I like when I lifted it up, I was like, oh, whoa, we're getting there. And it now is a beautiful amalgamation of a lot of the different yarns that we've had and a lot of the products that we've had on the show today. So a perfect prize worthy of one of you who stuck around with us to the very end of this show.
Thank you.
So a huge thank you for you guys who are still out there watching. And I think it's now time that we find our winner.
Yeah. Matt is going to set everything up for us. And remember, you have 22-ish hours to shop 40% off. I mean, hurry up, because these deals will expire and you're probably gonna have to wait another month until we have a good deal like this one.
Big one like this.
So yeah.
And this is of course Facebook only because YouTube and Instagram doesn't have the feature.
Sadly, we can only offer this giveaway for those of you who are watching on Facebook.
Sorry.
Sadly, we're very sorry. But for all of you on Facebook, it's worth to make sure that you're watching us live now. And
yeah, and you know what? Let's wait. Maybe don't start it yet. Did you start it already? Don't start it yet, yes. Because it would be really nice to maybe give the chance for those of you watching on Instagram or watching on YouTube to hop on over to Facebook, exactly. So we'll just wait one more minute. Yeah. Maybe you can go over the product one more time.
The giveaway
I'm gonna go grab some water.
The giveaway is gonna run for a minute and a half, but still.
Yeah, but
so
still,
hop on over now, guys, and I'm gonna quickly run you through everything we've had on the show today. Starting with, I'm now going in like a slightly different order, but you can get your hands on our 9-pack of blocking mats at 40 or 50% off. You can get your hands at this cute organizer, which we have in 2 different colors. We had today on the show our Wheel of Alpaca, gorgeous alpaca acrylic blend. We had our Friends Cotton color packs, so great versatile cotton yarns for all of you. We had, of course, a load of different beautiful alpacas. We had our Divina, we had our soft alpaca lace, we had our alpaca blaze. So a great amalgamation of different alpacas there. We had a lot of cake.
I wish.
Not just our beautiful Sultan 100% cotton cake for ply. We had Lollipop. We also, for those of you who love a good acrylic, we had Fantasy as well as Amigo, so our most versatile and beloved acrylic yarns. We had some chenille, we had Toucan and Toucan Sprinkle.
I'm just waiting.
And behind me, Jaya is beautifully modeling our beautiful Friends ribbon and Friends ribbon gold. We kicked the show off, actually, you already did that. We kicked the show off actually with our Friends Extra Fine Merino.
Woohoo.
Already almost forgotten about that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous 100% merino yarn. And our Friends sock wool, a gorgeous sock wool blend also made to match our entire Friends palette.
And you showed this before, but remember, these are really, really cool packs. So get them while you can.
We also had some more cute little accessories for the yarn fan that maybe wants to be a bit more subtle in their yarn love. We have these cute little foldable shoppers. They come in a dog and a cat version. We have these cute little flasks that come in purple and blue. And for those amigurumi fans out there, your filling that you can make cute projects with.
300 grams. That's 10.5 ounces
So
of polyester
I
filling.
think with that, it's now time for our big giveaway. So Matt,
Let's go.
take it away.
I'm excited. People are already writing
In
giveaway.
order to participate, we now need you to type hashtag giveaway in the chat. If you've already typed it here on Facebook, just type it again, just to be
safe. Right?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait, hold up.
I think it didn't stop when you stopped it.
No,
We're gonna have to start it over again.
Yeah, we start over again.
Guys, we're gonna start over again. Ignore that you already saw it looking for a winner. It's not gonna look for a winner. We're gonna start over again to give you all a chance, because
That's
otherwise
my fault.
only the first handful would have counted. So, starting now, we would like you. Well, starting soon.
Starting now. Soon.
Starting in just a second.
The chaos.
Starting now, we would like you to type hashtag giveaway in the chat. And I can see that it counted the last few of you who did. So 50 plus people are already in the running. Just type it 3 or 4 times to be
491?
absolutely sure.
Wow.
So hashtag giveaway in the chat. You've got 1 minute and 10 seconds left to do it. Hashtag giveaway for this magnificent basket that is going to go home to
It's insane. It's an insane basket.
winner. I mean, it's massive. It's heavy. It's hefty. It includes all of the yarns we had on the... Not all of the yarns, but a lot of the yarns we had.
Look what Miyake wrote. It's the final countdown. Wow, that little roll. That little tongue roll.
And do remember, everyone, that all the yarns and all the products we showed you today, other than the necklight, which was an exclusive sneak peek for y'all.
But that was a nice sneak peek.
All the other products are on live discount for another 22 hours. So until tomorrow evening, or evening our time, you've got the chance to grab them at 40% off if your order total is below $150 or equivalent in your currency, and 50% off if your order total surpasses that. The codes are valid only on the products in our selection. I say only. On the 23 products in our selection.
1. And now we're going to start looking for
I
a winner.
hope that you treat yourself to something nice at the end of this long, dark, and grey month. I still cannot express how much I dislike the month of February. With that, we're now looking for a winner. So we're looking for something happy and optimistic and positive. Not my dislike of February.
Okay, let's do this.
See. And we've got a winner, and it is Emily Ann McMurray. Wow, that's a mouthful. Emily Ann McMurray. Congratulations, Emily. You are the winner of this phenomenal, incredible, majestic, ginormous,
fabulous
yarn prize.
Stupendous yarn prize. Let's go, Emily Ann.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Emily, please do get in touch with us. Do send us an email at live@hobby.com to make sure that we send your prize to you ASAP. Please include your full address, your cell phone number, your details in the email. So this is the email address, Emily, live@hobby.com. Congratulations.
That's a crazy congratulations.
So, for all of you, for all others, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoy. Happy 40, happy 50, valid for 22 more hours. Grab yourself something nice. We hope that you love the selection as much as we do. And with that, we bid you a beautiful rest of your day. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending on where you're joining us from. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, you checked all the marks.
Okie dokie. In that case, much love from the two of us, the three of us, to you. Take
Exactly.
care, everyone.
Actually, yes, I do want to add Thursday with Matt, quiz time.
Yeah.
Check
join,
it out.
please.
Join.
And we may have some more surprises for you this week, but keep your eyes open. That's why I said keep your eyes open. Not saying which surprises. But take care, everyone. Thank you.